Hello, I'm Leslie Forstadt, Extension Specialist with the University of Maine Cooperative Extension. Today we're going to talk about how to talk to children when bad things happen. In Maine, we have strong communities that support children and families when bad things happen. A bad thing or traumatic event might be anything from a natural disaster to a death in the family. Talking with children about difficult things is important, and you can do it in a way that is age-appropriate and tailored to your child. Children of all ages understand when bad things happen. They may not have language to express how they feel, or they may feel like it's not okay to be sad or angry, but on some level, they do understand. And bad things can be stressful. Repeated exposure to stress can actually harm children's learning, psychological well-being, and emotional health over time. The supportive adult can turn toxic stress into tolerable stress through communication. Be sure to set aside time to talk. In most cases, it is not necessary to tell your child all of the details. For example, if a family member dies, you can briefly explain to a young child that grandma died and she will not be coming back. Don't worry about filling in the details. Older children will want more detail and are better able to understand. Then ask your child if she has questions. Ask what she thinks it means to die. If she seems scared or worried, let her know that these feelings are okay. At the same time, talk with her about how she can feel safe and what you can do to help. And in response to the negative event, think of fond memories if it's a person who died, and think about ways to help the victim of a disaster if that's the event. Most importantly, know your child and create windows of opportunity for them to communicate with you. These windows might be through play or during a car drive. Children of all ages will appreciate knowing that the adults in their lives will take the time to listen. There are lots of things happening in the world that can cause alarm and distress. Reduce the amount of exposure children have to television. Research suggests that if a child is playing in the same room as a television, even if they are not watching it, they absorb what they hear, often believe much of what they hear, and they're unable to understand the differences between fiction and reality. Even for teens, fiction and nonfiction programs can cause distress. Remember to keep the opportunities open for talking. Children are resilient. They may show signs of stress, but with support from people like parents, caregivers, teachers, and older siblings and friends in their lives, they can heal and develop a healthy ability to respond to stressful events and situations. If you notice your child being moody, withdrawn, anxious, or seems to fear leaving you, try starting a conversation. If you'd like some extra support, a guidance counselor or a session with a community counselor may be helpful for you and your child. Helping children learn to talk about stressful events is part of a healthy relationship. Even in healthy relationships, we experience stress. And learning that we can talk with people when stress happens is very important.